let the uprising begin.
There are only two genders, and one of them is right here. It's the box that rocks. This is the Angela Box Show.
What's up, all you freaks and geeks and non-binaries? On today's Angela Box Show, we are going to discuss how Representative Ratchet, aka Jasmine Crockett, once again is showing that ass for everyone to see. And Gavin Newsom is once again standing for the trannies. So stick around for all that today on the Angela Box Show.
Hello, my name is Angela Box. Show your freaking money.
Okay, you guys, Representative Ratchet, as I said last week, this is a campaign that I'm going to absolutely relish. I need to put my Google alerts on. I need to find out everything this heifer is doing, okay? I need to find out when her staff tells on her. I need to find out when she changes out her weave and puts in a different hairstyle. Like, I need to know all of it. And on that note, I feel like Jasmine Crockett, like, her natural length of hair is real nice. Like, I don't understand. But you know, that's just me. I'm just a white lady. What would I know? Okay. Here is what's going on with Jasmine. So Representative Ratchet decided she was going to run for Senate last week, and you know, she just let it be known that the world needs more of her. The world needs her voice more. Okay? We don't hear enough of her. We don't see her rolling that neck and saying, child, these white people just don't even know. We haven't seen enough of that, okay? We need more of this arrogant asshole's face all over everything, okay? And she is leaps and bounds ahead of every other candidate in the Democrat primary in Texas, to which I say, chef's kiss, okay? Let me lay out the case here. Jasmine Crockett is as arrogant as she is because no one pushes back on her. And the reason no one pushes back on her, the reason no one calls her to account for her ghetto antics and her code switching and her dumbassery and for her comparisons to Barack Obama and for playing a campaign video that basically has Trump dunking on you for 2 minutes and then having some hood rapper come up and do a rap about you at your campaign opening, and the reason you think that this is like exceptional, amazing, one of a kind is because no one wants to be called a racist. But guess what, heifer? I do not care, okay? So Jasmine Crockett, because she is in a delusion bubble, because the media will not press on her at all because they don't want to be called racist, she came out last week and she said, I just don't know. I cannot find any. I cannot find one single time that the Democrat Party has called for violence against any Republican. It's like, what are you even saying? So the GOP decided, you know, here's just a short 2-minute compilation of all the times Democrats are calling for violence. And then the violence that gets carried out by your rabid, insane base of left-wing, blue-haired, fat, pit-haired, dykey lunatics. You wonder why the trannies that stand for the Democrat Party, you wonder why that people get assassinated. Roll the clip.
I challenge somebody to go and find a clip of a Democrat invoking violence.
Let's extinguish him for good.
I will go and take Trump out tonight.
We're going to fight it in the courts, and we're going to fight it in the streets.
When they go low, we're going to bury them below the Capitol. That's what we're going to do.
We take them to the mud and choke them out.
You know, there needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
We're walking down a damn different path. We're fighting fire with fire, and we're going to punch these sons of bitches in the mouth.
I take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of them.
Now punch back, kick back, dunk over their heads, and win some fucking power.
Fight back, punch back, and make sure that they stay down. And you know what? Kick them when they're down, because they deserve it.
I think that you punch. I think you punch. I think you're okay with you okay with punching.
We are at war. And that's why the gloves are off, and I say, bring it on.
We are not only gonna punch you back, but we are gonna knock you out.
Like we're in a war right now to save this country. And so you have to be willing to do whatever is necessary in order to save the country.
Well, I am here to tell you, not only are we going to punch back, but we about to beat you down.
And goddamn it, shut down the Senate! We are at war!
When they go low, we kick them.
Even in states where Donald Trump won big, that it does you any good running away from Donald Trump. I think you need to go back and punch him in the face.
Let's make sure we show up wherever we have to show up. And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
Yeah, so Jasmine is doing, Representative Ratchet shit. I mean, SSDD, I guess, Jasmine. I mean, again, I live for this. And I live for the fact that the Democrat plantation masters that have allowed people like Jasmine Crockett to rise in the Democrat Party, a woman who may have gone to law school and comes from an unbelievably privileged background. I think one of my guests told me that I think Sheldon Daniels told me that she's in the fourth most wealthy black family in the entire state of Missouri. It's like, have all the seats, have her, you're not oppressed. But the fact that you go on MSNBC and CNN and, flip your hair and whatever, and the fact that you act like you're oppressed and no one will call you out on it, it's really, really wild. Because the Democrat Party needs minstrel shows like you, Jasmine. They need walking minstrel shows like you because they need to show the world that this is how black people are. And we just need to excuse all manner of behavior because they can't help it. They can't get an ID to vote. They can't, they couldn't possibly vote on election day. No, couldn't do that. They couldn't possibly not be on EBT for 30 years. No, they need our help. They need the Democrat Party's help because they couldn't possibly behave in a civilized manner in a school setting. No. To say that maybe they should behave in a civilized manner, of course, that's racist. All y'all keep showing that ass. So I am very excited about this campaign. I know it's going to be amazing, and every single day, week, we are clocking this heifer, okay? We are clocking this heifer on this show, and she ain't gonna go away with nothing. Now, people that continue to amaze are Patrick Bateman over there in California. Patrick Bateman, of course, being Gavin Newsom, and Patrick Bateman is the reference to American Psycho, a frightening book and a really ironic, satirical, frightening turn of role by Christian Bale. Who is Gavin Newsom? Let's stipulate that. Looks like Patrick Bateman, looks like Gavin Newsom, acts like Gavin Newsom. And so Gavin Newsom earlier this week came out, and I mean, it's like, step back and miss the lightning, okay? Step back and miss the lightning. After 2 years of the American people letting it be known, we are not down for this tranny crap. Stop trying to groom kids. Stop trying to turn children into they, them, confused little robots. Stop it, okay? Stop putting genderqueer and all the pornography that you're putting in front of children in public libraries. Stop it. Stop it. Gavin's like, nope. I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna keep it up. And in fact, he came after Elon Musk's transgender son, a biological boy named Xavier, who has a mental illness called transgenderism and is now cosplaying as a girl. Gavin Newsom came out the other day, and I'm gonna play this clip real quick because he basically said, we need more trans kids. We need more children who are brainwashed into thinking you can choose your own gender, who then, as they get older and maybe go through surgical interventions to change the gender that you can't really change, but as they get older, the scales are removed from their eyes, and then they're left these mutilated bodies and effed up brains that will then turn around and, you know, wreak havoc on society and maybe shoot up a few Republicans. But oops, we didn't do that. Anyway, Gavin Newsom says he wants more trans kids. Roll that clip.
80% of the people listening disagree with my position on this, but it comes from my heart, not just my head. It wasn't a political evolution. Your
position being that
I don't think it's. I want to see trans kids. I have a trans godson. There's no governor that's signed more pro-trans legislation than I have, and no one has been a stronger advocate for the LGBTQ community.
This dark-sided freak, okay? 100% dark-sided, evil, satanic, whatever you want to say about Gavin Newsom. He is all the things. He is also the Democrat Party 2028 frontrunner. So there's that. He thinks this is like a winning issue, which tells me that the transgender lobby, the transgender lobby gives that man a lot of money, okay? Because he wouldn't be doing this if he wasn't getting money. And so he came after Elon Musk, not the smartest thing to do. He said this, California Governor Gavin Newsom, I want to see trans kids. There's no governor that's done more pro-trans legislation than I have, as you saw in the clip. And then Governor Newsom's press office said, correct. We're sorry your daughter hates you, Elon. Like the official Gavin Newsom press office, just like the White House put Ilhan Omar on blast on the White House official account, put the whole, here's how Ilhan married her brother and this heifer's getting deported. Gavin Newsom put it out on the official governor's website. It's like, wow, okay. So Elon responded and he was like, I assume you're referring to my son Xavier, who has a tragic mental illness caused by the evil woke mind virus you push on vulnerable children. I love Xavier very much, and I hope he recovers. My daughters are Azure, Exa, she goes by Y, I don't know, and Arcadia, again, I don't know. And they do indeed love me very much. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, and let's step back and miss the lightning. All right, that is where I'm going to leave today's video. Please let me know what you think down below. Like, subscribe, do all the things, and I'll see you in the next video. Thy will be done. Bye.